Poet, musician, MC, class clown, wild child, rock and roller, host and curator. We're here with MARC MONTFLEURY.
Howdy.
Hanging out. I want to start with something interesting over here. What do you think, what kind of misconceptions people have about you?
About me? Misconceptions? Oh, God. I think the biggest misconception that people have about me is that I don't have a sense of humor, or like I'm somehow like a very serious guy that sits in dark rooms and writes songs about misery and stuff like that. That's what I usually hear. Like, your music, it sounds like you sit in a dark room and write songs. I don't. I'm a happy guy, you know? So I think that's the biggest misconception.
Yeah. What do you think people would be surprised to know about you?
To know about me?
Mm-hmm.
That I love board games, son.
Are you serious?
Backgammon.
Are you serious?
Othello. Huh? Monopoly. Chutes and ladders.
Are you being totally serious?
I'm not joking.
That's awesome.
I love board games. I love to play cards. And yeah, I love stuff like that.
Do you start betting money on Monopoly and Chutes and Ladders?
Monopoly, it's only when I'm playing with my little sister. Because for some reason she destroys me. So once money's on the table, she gets nervous. And I win.
That's hilarious. That's exactly where I wanted this interview to go.
You know.
All right. So, what's that experience been like for you performing all these years in New York and other places? Like, what are the things you think you've learned from being in front of a crowd all those times?
I've learned to just be comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
you know. There was a time when, like, I remember when I would play to like one person, literally. You know, I came back to the state in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I went through a whole bunch of crazy stuff, like snapping, whatever. Just a lot of stuff happened. And I didn't really get a chance to actually get back on stage till like 2010 or 11, you know. And the thing that I learned is being comfortable and being yourself and knowing that you belong on the stage. If you don't feel like you belong on the stage, get off. What are you doing there? You know, like, you're supposed to be there. That's your home.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've learned.
How do you feel about being nervous? Like, do you still get nervous when you perform?
Absolutely. Like, and if I don't, I'll do something to make myself nervous. I feel like, you know, fear and nervousness keep you sharp. A lot of people will go against that, but fear is such. No, I think a healthy dose of fear keeps you on your toes, and it makes you want to do things the right way. So that when I go back and watch my video from, you know, playing that night, I'm not like, oh God,
Totally.
that's terrible. You know, I might have been feeling completely scared and vulnerable, but.
Yeah.
The point is to use that as gasoline. So yeah, I think it's integral. Again, like you say, some people will be like, but I think you need a healthy dose of it.
I agree. And just going back, I heard someone like in the spoken word community saying like, the day that you're not nervous, you should quit.
Yeah.
Because it means that it means something to you.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Especially like, you know, you being an artist, a lot of the work you do is it's personal, you know, and you're vulnerable up there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
So are you.
Absolutely, and that is key. I think once you do that and people see that, no matter how hard your stuff sounds, because sometimes my stuff sounds harsh, you know, I have a crazy, you know, realm of music that I like to get into. But if people see that vulnerable side of you, I think it endears them to you a little bit more than just like cocky, they gotta. I mean, that's
totally
good.
agree.
Mhm.
I totally agree.
Wake me up forever, but please don't try to save me. I'm already gone. You can tell